Hey there, it's Bootzone here. This is my Makita circular saw 5703R. I've had it for a good 10 years, if not 15. It looks as clean as the whistle because I don't use it very much, but I was using it today and gave the cable a little kiss. Straight, well, I won't say through about 75% of the live cable there. Glanced off the neutral, but not a big issue. Done it about a meter. It's probably 2.5 meter cable. I've done it about a meter from the saw, so I'm going to have to replace this cable, which is unfortunate, but hey ho. So how am I going to do it? Well, in here in the handle, I'm guessing I'm going to have to take off these 5 screws on the handle, and there's somewhere in here there'll be a connector, and I'll just have to swap it out. So let's get into it. So I've come upon my first problem, and that's this depth adjustment lock here. It goes through the handle, so I'm going to have to get it off, but you can't turn it. You can only lock it, unlock it. And in here, underneath, if we can get a see, there's a little piece of metal there. So there's a little spring clip in here. So I've pushed it through with a screwdriver and I'm just pulling it out, and that's all it is. It's just a little spring clip, like that. And then this should wiggle off, I imagine. Like that. That's just like that, so you can adjust this. Now that I remember taking it off, it was loose, so if I tighten it again, then I can put it back on tight and test it before everything else, and then this handle should come apart. So it just lifts off the plastic half handle, and inside you can see we've got a switch that's covered in sawdust, which you have to press that down, and then that'll click in. It's just a click click switch. And there's a capacitor in there just floating around on its own. So we have to take the cables from here all the way up to the switch, which are held in with 2 little screws, and swap it out. And so I've got a new cable swapped in. Blue on top, live underneath. It's just little grub screws, that's all you need to do. Loosen them off, pull out the old cable, swap it in. That's the clamp there. Tighten it up as tight as you can, because these things are going to get yanked. Very little to it. If you don't understand what I just said about this, then you shouldn't be wiring this, and that's for your own electrical safety. So I'll just get this put back together and see how she runs. Sometimes you get to the end of a job and you realise that you forgot to put this bit on, so I've taken all the screws out again and I'm going back in again. I'm taking the plug off the other end of the cable that I'd wired up, and I'll put that'll do that on the end. And when you've done it correctly, it'll be sat in there like that to reinforce the end of the cable. If you can remember to do these things, and you put the handle back on again, you tighten it all up again. So I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, see you later.